What's up everybody, welcome back to another Disney Cars review. Today we are going to be reviewing Fred from the rust-eze group. This was also suggested to me by BG Reviews. So without further ado, let's get right into the review of Fred. So right off the bat, you can see that Fred is a rusty sedan, I believe sedans, no. Is the sedan the one with 4 doors or 2 doors? Or is that the coupe? I think it's a sedan. The coupe is one with 2 doors. So you can see right away, you can see his name tag. It says Fred on it, so it's a dead giveaway what his name is. He's missing some teeth. He's basically all rusted out. There's nothing really showing what color he was before he got this rusty. I really like the texture of the rust bumps on him, and this is from back when, this is probably 2006 or whenever he was first released, and they did a pretty good job on the rust texture on him. You got tinted windows on the base, basically nothing. You got a little code and Disney Pixar China, but it's very blank. You can see he's missing a lot of rims. He only has one rim attached to the wheel. Oh no, he got 2. I thought he only had 1, but looks like he has 2. The color of his tires seem to turn to gray and not black. So yeah, Fred is a pretty rusty character. My favorite part about this is his eye color. I really like the eye color of Fred because he's the only car in this in the Cars universe that has these colored eyes, and it's very unique. It's a very cool eye color, and I'm not quite sure if this is his actual eye color in the movie, but if so, it's a very cool and unique color to have eyes for. So now let's get on to some comparisons. So first off, we're going to do similar model comparisons, and the one I find the most similar is Otis, which is the car that keeps breaking down in Cars 2 that Mater has to tow back to Radiator Springs to get repaired on so he can go back out on the road. I find him the most relatable because you can see he has those curves on both side of the hood. Fred has that. You see he got the side lights, and then the main headlights on next to the grill. Same thing with Fred. Grills are pretty similar. Basically everything is similar. Fred doesn't really have the place to put the back license plate. He has a place to put the front license plate though. Maybe it was supposed to be in the back, but it fell off, so he just put it on the front of him like a name tag, which is actually what his license plate is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a name tag. But yeah, Otis and Fred are the same model of diecast. The only difference is that the coloring, and that Otis is a lot smaller than Fred. I think Otis is actually the size that Fred was supposed to be, because I read this in the Cars encyclopedia that or I heard it somewhere that Fred, they had difficulty modeling Fred because this is the oversized model of Fred, and then they released a small, a very very small model of Fred, and he stuck with that one for a little bit. That one was, I think the last time that thing was released was in 2013 in a 2-pack. It might have been released in a single as well, but I remember seeing it in a 2-pack. And yeah, so they know they got the molding of Fred correct, but they got the molding of Otis pretty correct. So I'm pretty sure this is what the size of Fred would have been if Mattel ever decided to actually correct Fred's model size. But I don't think they are, because Fred's been out for over 10 years, I believe, and they hadn't really done much to him. Yeah. So now let's get on to comparisons. So the first characters we're going to compare with Fred here is the rust-eze brothers. The first one is rust-eze. This is the 2013 release of rust-eze. And now we got Dusty Rust-eze, which is also from the 2013 line, because that's when he was released in a single. I believe that was the only time he was released in a single. Or there might have been other times, but Rusty and Dusty Rust-eze were mostly released together. And now on to like the other partners of the group. So we got Jonathan Wrenchworth, which was one of my favorite cars when getting him back in 2013 as a single, but he's still my favorite in all. Like, I'll be completely honest with you, I find like the Rusty cars the most interesting ones to collect, or any car in general with rust detail. Like, there's some Crazy 8 audience race fans that are being released this year that have some pretty cool rust details, so I am very excited to pick those guys up when I get them. So like, I just really like the rust details that they do with these Disney cars. Like, that's my favorite thing about the characters, is the detail of rust they put into them. So here is Donna Pitts, another amazing one. She's one of my favorites, mostly because like the rust bleeds into the window. You see that? It blends into the window. Very cool addition for Donna Pitts. Now here is Jace, a more recent character released. Not my favorite one though. Even though the rust detail is pretty amazing on him, he's not my favorite. His eye color is also pretty unique. A very light blue sky, blue color. Really like it. I feel like the Rust-eze colors have like the most unique eye color, because like look at Jonathan Wrenchworth. He also has a very unique eye color. Like, dang, the Rust-eze got the... They must have like the best eye colors. Wow. Now we have Jace. I believe that's her name. You can correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's her name. I got her as a birthday present around 2 years ago. Doesn't feel like that long. And she also has the rust bleeding into the windows, which I love. I actually have an unboxing video of Jace on my channel, so you can go check it out if you want. The best way to find it is, because I'm not going to leave it in the description, the best way to find it is just go to my playlist and click onto the Cars Unboxing playlist, and it'll be in there somewhere. Or you can just search her name on the channel homepage and it'll come up. Here is Dave Alternator. I kind of feel like that's not his name, but at the same time I'm like, that's his name. I don't think that's his name though, but it might be Dave Alternator. He's a pretty cool release. Pretty heavy, very solid brown rims. He has some dent details on him. I like that. They started putting that in the cars. Michael Sparkbur, I believe his name. I don't have him, but he was released in the same year these guys were released, and he has a few rust, and no, not rust, dent details on him. Like Dave Alternator here, he has one dent detail on him, but Michael Sparkbur, he has a lot more dent details on him. He's actually the only one that I'm missing till I have the full rust-eze collection. And last but not least, we have Craig Fisher, which is the biggest rust-eze car released by Mattel. He's not, to me, he's not really considered a monster truck. He's basically just a pickup truck with big wheels, with a very big suspension. That's all it is. He's not really considered a monster truck. He's just a normal sized pickup truck with giant wheels and a very high raised suspension. So yeah, he also has very interesting eyes as well. I really like the eyes they chose for him as well. I really like that blue. It may be different from Jonathan Wentworth's eye color. Yeah, it is. It's a lot lighter. Like his is kind of more like Fred's color, but a little more blue into it. His is just like ocean blue. Really like that eye color. Really do like it. So yeah, that's basically it for this review of Fred. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you BJ Reviews again for a suggestion. That's nice, amazing rust-eze car. If you have any cars to suggest, leave them down below in the comments, or DM your suggestion to me on Instagram or Twitter, and I will suggest it. You have a pretty high chance of me suggesting it. So yeah guys, that's basically this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.